Okay, reconnection. Okay. For some reason, there's... Yeah. Questions and live chats between stream and YouTube. They're welcome to do it on those two streams. Anybody of those willing to do those questions can do it right now. Answer your questions to this fine gentleman right now, the Rockety Stallion. And I'm pretty sure, well, let me begin with my questions alone because I'm pretty sure I'm going to answer half of the questions the fans are going to answer right now. So let us begin with the...
I've never been.
Oh, believe me, this is my first time doing my stream alone. And I'm pretty sure
I feel like
we
I've
are...
made it. So.
Oh, you have made it in anybody. You pretty much made it on the Question Daily and the YouTube community alone. So, but this is between you and me. This is the first time doing this on stream live, so that's something to go on. This is
In color. Wait a minute.
Yep, we are live. Yeah, bringing you coast. Yeah, yep, coast to coast. Without interruptions from 6 to 9 p.m. Pacific time. Well, let me go. Yeah, let me go from the obvious one and say to ask you, who are the most famous one here of all? Let me ask you this fine question: is that how do you become? Well, the obvious one. How do you become known of this fandom and this fandom alone?
Do people know who I am?
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they know you pretty much more than I am because pretty much Evans to Betsy knows, and they're like they're four subscribers. Yeah, there are four subscribers out there that pretty much know who I am, but there's 230 people viewers and pretty much know who you are. I don't pretty much. Yeah, I don't pretty much cry about that, but yeah, pretty much people know who you are.
Well, I started on DeviantArt in 2010. I got involved in DeviantArt. Well, I got on DeviantArt with really not much intention of posting my own art because I didn't have very much at the time. But I got into it mainly because of Sonic fan art. And I got on there, and it wasn't long, well, about a couple years. I finally got into MLP and created a separate account because I didn't want people finding my main account, which was Motorhead4646. Look it up; it's got a lot of good stuff there. Sorry, shameless plug. But anyway, that was my current account was just to post my MLP related art. And my original username on there was Diabetes Dragon, all one word. Mainly because the episode where Twilight Sparkle gave Spike a mustache, and I thought he looked like Wilford Brimley, but with a black mustache. So, and of course, Wilford Brimley, known for many classic films. The only one I really know of is Cocoon, but he's also known for the Liberty Medical commercials where he told you about your diabetes testing supplies. Anyway, I created my OC not long after I got into the fandom, actually. Not very long. I don't know exactly how long, but...
Well, I can say that it was kind of like 2 years, wasn't it?
No, I created my OC not long after episodes like I do.
Oh, dude, seriously? I mean, I'm training right now carefully about what I say about the season finale of because I'm pretty sure nobody has seen it right now, and it's going to be on. I am pretty sure on October. Really? I mean, I'm going to say this right now. I'm pretty sure everybody has seen it.
That's just my suggestion. You know, opinions are like
I mean, I'm pretty
butter.
sure everybody
Everybody
has
has
seen the
one. They also
movie, but I'm pretty sure everybody has their 2 cents into the into the movie right now when I say that everybody has seen it and everybody has their opinions of it. Half of the fandom says that, oh, they didn't like it, they had high hopes of the movie. Everybody just they were expecting more of the movie, and those people are not to be mentioned in this live stream that we're going on today because of reasons.
what I would say to those people is, you know,
Subtle, the subtle ways of how it was attended, but it wasn't attended to us. It was attended to the new audience. In a way, this movie was
well,
attended.
I mean, let's
In
call it what it is. It wasn't intended for us at all. It was intended just to be a family movie, but mainly aimed at kids.
exactly. That was our
And
the reason.
I think you know it's
Yeah, that was the reason I was going to. Is that it was intended was the original Lauren Faust, but I forgot her name. I know it's a woman, but I forgot her name. My God, I'm terrible with names.
oh,
Mhm.
I never read the credits. The only credits I ever read are voice talent.
I know, but like I said, she was essential to this. Let me see. Oh, Megan McCarthy. Oh my God, that was her. Yes, the person who did the movie is Megan McCarthy. Yes, that's the person that I was talking about. The script, the person who did the script and drew, basically was Megan McCarthy, and yeah, and the music was Daniel Ingram. But then again, we were expecting Daniel Ingram to do the music thing of this movie. But a lot of people criticize. I don't want to say criticize of Megan McCarthy, but they were expecting more of Megan McCarthy. But to those people who are saying we're expecting more of you, Megan McCarthy, she's only human for crying out loud. And again, she's not expecting to fan pandering in each and every whim to us. Like I said, very fantastic job with this movie. Although anything that is to expect to this movie is just nitpicking. I like to say everybody who criticized and who is a brony at this point is just nitpicking on the movie. Why? Because they were expecting more.
Movie didn't have enough derpy in it.
Like I said, they were expecting more. But seriously, this woman was doing
That was just me being facetious.
no no
Not a
no
spoiler. That was me
no
being facetious.
no. But let me go to beyond and far. Is that this woman did this? Let's just say that this woman did the script back in 2015, and she was doing 2 years of a script of this script alone of this movie. And when this movie aired on October 6th, I mean, this was her hard work in the 2 years that she was doing on this movie. And I'm pretty sure she went on conventions, brony conventions, when this script was done in the 2 years that she was doing it. So up and all, she was she was working hard for this movie. And like I said, anybody who criticizing bad, and I wouldn't say bad of this movie, is just nitpicking. They're just nitpicking.
I think anybody that wants to whine about it, go write your own movie and see if it's better.
Oh yeah, just go. Yeah, just
Maybe
go.
that's just a blunt blanket statement, but I mean that's my feelings on it. If you think you can do a better job, write your own script, get a huge friggin' budget, make your own movie.
No, you put the words out of my mouth too. I mean, I like criticism much more than the person next to me, but I like it in a constructive criticism. To be precise, why don't you like it? Why the reason the episode that you're criticizing didn't you like it? Not because I hate it because reasons. That is a reason that I can't stand out of anything that goes to criticizing an episode. This is why I don't like Lily Pete or FNGR. Even though I've seen FNGR in a trolling kind of way, I don't see his reviewing of episodes or Lily Pete's from that point taken because reasons. Because they're criticizing because they just want to and they feel that they are the kings and queens of their reviewing point. It's like going to Roger Ebert for crying out loud. And this is going on convention. Just say this storyboard and all this that is going on. I just
Audio's
want.
breaking in and out, bro.
Yeah, I know. It's my freaking Wi-Fi. I know. I hate my Wi-Fi at this point, but then again, from my stream that I'm going on, it says that I'm still recording, so I'm going with the live stream at this point. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm going just going.
Go with the flow.
Yeah, I'm just going with the flow.
This turned into a podcast quick.
Yeah, like I said, I'm going with my live stream and my live stream alone. I don't know if anybody on YouTube is going on off from my thing, but I already posted from either live stream or YouTube from this point. So anybody who's listening to the live stream, you're still alive from what I've seen. But like I said, uh, I think, and this is coming from a person who has lived 30 years from his life at this point. I think at this day and age, I still miss Mel Blanc, who was the voiceover of many cartoons back in the days, and Chuck Jones, who was the director of many Looney Tunes from that point of day. Because if anybody,
And Tom and Jerry. Tom.
yeah, but he did a very few minute show doesn't count as a show. It just counts as an appetizer to just sit there and looking at our asses and just looking and saying when does the real show comes to
I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing because an episode is 11 minutes long, though.
yeah, but
I mean, you look at a show like Adventure.
yeah, continue.
You know, I think it's about more what happens in that 11 minutes because I've watched half-hour episodes of other shows. Not a whole lot happens, that's very memorable. There's plenty of shows out there where nothing happens for 30 minutes. It's just not interesting enough.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I'm just
I think it's about more content than It's more about quality than the quantity. That's one of the things I love about Adventure Time, though. I mean, part of what I love about Adventure Time is that the episodes are so short. It
Like I said, I'm just an old person,
Well,
right?
I have a short attention span, so I'm biased.
Like I said, I mean, I don't know. I
In
mean,
fact, I think I just seen a squirrel outside my window.
like I said, am I the only one who missed the old way, the old use of the shows? I mean, like I said, let's not get far about it. And Looney Tunes, in its prime age, lasted for 6 minutes of a short. They were short
The
animated.
audio's breaking in and out again.
Is it? I can hear you.
Very kind of up and down. You get a few fast moments, and then you get, a little bit of a slow, a lull in the action, if you will, and then it pick back up again. Then you might have another lull, and then it's yeah, and that wasn't a bad thing. I mean, it worked for him. That was his style.
Well, the thing
Whereas
is
Tex
that
Avery was just
let me just
running,
defend.
and that was the style that worked for him. Both styles work. They do, even though they're very very different.
Yeah, every director is has their style, but let me just defend Chuck Jones in this way. Is that Chuck Jones was looking for more artistic point
And
of view
I
of
wasn't
a.
attacking
No, no,
him.
no, no. I know,
So
but
if it came off like that wasn't my intent. I wasn't
no,
attacking him.
no.
I was just saying it was different. I didn't say it
But
was worse.
yeah, it was different. But the difference is that if we're going to put it in a certain place, is that Chuck Jones was looking for more artistic point of view, which was Tex Avery was more of a comedic, was sort of a way to go with the cartoons, and especially with Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry. But like I said, it was more like Chuck Jones was the artistic of the group. Like I said, and he did a fascinating job with, like I said, Looney Tunes, Tom and Jerry, and Tex Avery did a lot of comedic ways of the cartoons, which on and all, you can all still remember who the Looney Tunes is thanks to Chuck Jones, thanks to Tex thanks to a lot of directors who directed those cartoons in their times. But I can vouch for anybody who can tell me who can voice those cartoons so well because of his beautiful voice, which was Mel Blanc. I can say Mel Blanc. There's not going to be anybody who can surpass the magnificent voice that he had, which was Mel Blanc, in his day and age. I don't know who said it. Who said it first? But um, they hospitalized Mel Blanc, and they checked his voice to see if anything happened to his voice, and they checked his voice, and they say that Mel Blanc's voice can only compare with that of Caruso's. So, and I can vouch for this in a certain way that Mel Blanc was in his way the Caruso of our day and age, because the way he did Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Porky Pig, Barney Rubble, and I can say many and many more. Woody Woodpecker, and so many. He was a man who I can say.
It in Japanese kind of defeats the whole purpose of saying it in Japanese, does it not?
Okay, then I'm going to say it. Okay, let me say it in Spanish because I know she doesn't know Spanish. So she's Linda. Okay, because I'm pretty sure she doesn't know the equivalence
Her name is
of
Linda.
Linda. Yes, her name is Linda. Yeah. Yes.
I'm sorry. I know what Linda means.
Yes, and you know it, but she doesn't know it. So, Lightning Bliss, if you're hearing this, you're Linda, and you're always been Linda, and I'm just going to say that you're Linda. How's that for not knowing your Spanish? And you should have earned your A in Spanish. So, this is
I think context will tell her what you mean.
Yeah,
And you might be getting a visit. Professor Mule might be getting a visit from Twink soon.
Oh, but I'm just
Um,
gonna no. Let me just point this out. It's going to take her 6 months, or either 6 months or a month, to know what Linda means. Or yeah, it's going to take her a long time
I don't
to.
think so. I'm pretty sure a quick Google search will reveal the meaning.
Nah, I'm pretty sure. If my calculations are
Google?
correct,
What is that? People
yeah,
don't use Google.
yeah, I'm gonna say I'm
People
gonna.
don't. Do people use the internet?
Yeah, I'm gonna say this much. It's gonna be like the cutout from Family Guy when Peter Griffin cooperation for this stream.
And this is
And this is Professor Mule,
LD Stringer, aka. Oh, go ahead.
and this
I'm
is
sorry, I'm talking
Professor
over you. I'm a